Hello, welcome back to the pool room. David Bradley here. I decided I should have a look at this lamp. I think there was a reason that I hadn't plugged it in before. And in fact, if I look at the bottom here, it looks kind of scary in its electrical tape and other such things. So yeah, it's a lovely lamp. I have used it to to hang things on, but I think the wires are broke. Or something's broke. Awful lot of electrodes right at the bottom here. And I think, actually, in looking at this, I'm sure. Oh yeah, there's a broken wire here. All right, not right now. I'm certainly not going to plug this in. I wonder if I just yank on it. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's had some work done. It has some electrical connectors. There's nothing wrong with that. But certainly, this is not good. I think I see what's happened. I think what they did is they put those connectors on one end, but not on the other. And they stuck them in. Let's see if I can get this so you can see it. They stuck them in, those wires, those bare wires, into those crimp-on connectors. That is not up to code, to be sure. Yeah. All right, well, I have other ways to crimp things. I like the lamp, but I sure don't want to start a fire. See, the rest of the cord that was on here is looking pretty good. But if you're gonna crimp things on with connectors, you gotta use all the connectors. I remember I got at a garage sale and I thought, oh yeah, it should be fine. It wasn't fine. All right, so in the midst of all that, I thought, well, I'm gonna get the cables off of the lamp. And of course, there are cables here. Well, I need these. I don't know. That's like a thing. Now, it's funny because, of course, the cable that still comes in with the internet is kind of like that. Anyway, I'm going to see about deciding what goes back on the lamp and what doesn't. Here, I think I know what this is. Oh, it's a long cable, too. I think it's going to be it's a 5-pin DIN with 2 ends. This was probably for a VIC-20 or something. It's got to be like 10 feet long. You know, that one's going upstairs. Yes, sir. That one is going upstairs. Now this, so many cables. This, I guess I'll leave here because you see, in the midst of doing all this pool room stuff, I'm probably going to be redoing the way internet things are hooked up, and I've got some long cables that don't need to be that long. So this network cable can stay here on the lamp. It can. Now this cable, over here behind here is something that maybe this goes to, but I'm not sure. It's like a ribbon cable with ends. I'm going to just toss it over there because there's a chance. And this is, of course, a replacement keyboard cable for an SX64, which is always a good thing to have around, especially if you have an SX64. And what's this? Oh, look. It's a cable, a keyboard cable for an SX64. Oh no, what's this? See, this one is broken a little on the end. That's what, oh dear, we're running into low power. Oh, that isn't what I wanted to do. Anyway, this one has a little bit of a crack in the end of the thing. I'm not sure if this thing is going to try and shut off on me. I hope not. And, oh looky, a keyboard cable for an SX64. Rare and hard to find. I mean, there's lots of people who can make the replacements, but of course, people who have an SX64 like having the SX64 cable. Here, oh, here's another video cable, probably for a VIC-20 and other things. Much like the other, just shorted. Act 2 can go upstairs. What do we have here? A serial cable. Hook up disk drives and things. That can go upstairs. Here's another one, 6-pin. Except this one is white, or beige. That can go upstairs. What is this? Oh yes. Much the same as the last one. That can go upstairs. Here is a printer interface. And I don't know what kind it is. I know the wires are kind of sticking out the back. That's kind of hokey pokey. Anyway, it will allow a Centronics printer to be used on a Commodore 64 or a VIC-20 or whatever here. There's the typical power outlet that we always found because they needed power. They would steal it from the cassette port. Why are we getting tangled? Perfectly kosher. This needs to be tested. I need to find such a printer. Oh, yeah. What do we got? Oh, don't need to show every serial cable in the world. Another serial cable. This looks like a power cord. Yes, it is. It's a power cord. That, too, would work on lots of things. Lots and lots. Another serial cable. Doesn't need to be here. What is this? Oh, another power cable. Doesn't need to be here. Can go upstairs. Oh my. Another serial cable. And here is a somewhat mangled, but probably working PET to IEEE cable. I think I will leave that down here on there for now, because I think I'm going to hook things up down here. Now we have two things that are trying to run each other off the table. Oh, a video cable. All right, this too should probably stay here. It would go. Oh, there's cables on the floor now. Oh dear. Oh yeah, this some kind of printer thing, probably from an Amiga. I'm not sure I remember Amiga 1000, Amiga 2000, and all that. Be careful, you can blow up your printer. Gotta make sure you got the right version of the right cable. Here is another kind of a TV cable. Not sure if I need that. I'll put it here because I can. Phone cable. Remember, of course, in the old days, when we used these, you had to make sure that both ends, the clippy thing, was okay. Otherwise, it could slip out. It could. Oh! And there is another power cable. So, a lot of these will go upstairs. You know what I might be doing? Might be trying some Amiga things. Maybe that could stay. Maybe it can. All right, so certainly got to the bottom of that lamp. No pun intended. So there's more stuff to go upstairs. There is. And light bulbs that need to be gone. It's funny, these ones though, I like them. They're heavy duty. They're for outdoors. But they just use too much power. Power! This is a nice thing. I've just got to figure out where it could go. Into what light. Because of course, if I'm going to be shooting here, I will need more light. I will. Alright, so I have things to take upstairs, and this phone is dying. It's dying. Dying. So, cheers. Have a lovely, lovely day. And we'll be in touch. Bye for now.